The Hidden Architecture of Civilization, Episode 5, The Clockmakers of History. History is not a river. It's a reservoir dammed and diverted by those who control its flow. Across the world, evidence lingers of civilizations far older and more interconnected than the narratives we've been taught. Ancient maps, scattered artifacts, and oral traditions whisper of continents differently shaped, cities erased, and migrations spanning oceans. Skin tones, languages, and architecture across the Americas, Africa, Eurasia, and the Pacific suggest centuries, even millennia, of movement, exchange, and intermixing. Yet we are taught to see history as a straight line, rising only in one place, with primitive people waiting to be discovered. This illusion was crafted. Every cataclysm resets memory. Every reset creates opportunity. After floods, wars, plagues, or upheavals, elites step in to define the new normal, redrawing borders, rewriting timelines, claiming ownership of knowledge. Dynasties like the Medici, with banking power and university patronage, might have shaped the intellectual scaffolding of the West, deciding which knowledge survived and which was buried. Similar families and networks across continents played the same roles, financing wars, monopolizing printing and education, and curating paths for power. The manipulated timeline. Older maps, from the PD Rice chart to obscure Portolan drawings, hint at coastlines, cities, and people erased from modern geography. Archaeological anomalies suggest civilizations rising and falling long before official timelines allow. Some researchers propose centuries may have been added to history itself. Phantom time inserted to legitimize claim of divine right, territorial conquest, or intellectual supremacy. Whether every theory is true or not, the pattern is clear. Timelines are political. Whoever controls the calendar controls the story. Cycles of cataclysm and control. History is cyclical. Cataclysm, natural or engineered, disrupts societies. Survivors struggle to preserve knowledge while elites consolidate power. In each cycle, myths of a golden age echo memories of a world more connected, advanced, and egalitarian than what came after. These myths survive not because they are false, but because they contain truths dangerous to entrenched hierarchies. After each reset, a new architecture of control emerges. Medieval church monopolize on knowledge, early modern universities shaping thought, industrial schooling enforcing obedience, and today, algorithms filtering what billions can see. Names change, but the pattern remains. The real architecture of civilization. Viewed as a whole, humanity's story is not a single cradle of civilization, but a global network repeatedly disrupted, fragmented, and curated. Peoples of every color and continent built, mixed, and traded long before recorded history. Maps, myths, and genes testify to a shared human inheritance that elites have partitioned for advantage. Breaking the code. The power of the clockmakers, those who set timelines, guard archives, and shape education, depends on our unquestioning belief. But cracks are showing. Digital archives, open research, and indigenous oral histories are being connected by independent scholars. People are seeing the patterns: cataclysm, reset, curated history, and elite control. The illusion is fraying. We are not children of a single cradle. We are descendants of a vast global civilization, fragmented, hidden, but not destroyed. Reclaiming the hidden architecture of civilization is not about nostalgia, myth chasing, or asserting what we wish to be true. It is about questioning everything we've been taught, separating belief from desire, and following evidence wherever it takes us. Skin, color, language, culture, or comfort with a narrative cannot determine truth. True understanding requires clarity, curiosity, and the courage to face inconvenient truths, even when they challenge deeply held assumptions. When the dam breaks, the river flows. Fragments of our true history are still here, waiting for us. The question is not whether the architecture exists, it is whether we can see it clearly, free from the emotions, attachments, and narratives that have hidden it for centuries. The challenge is simple. Let's look beyond what we believe, question what we've been told, and recognize the patterns repeating across time. Only then can humanity reclaim the hidden architecture of our civilization.